Yeah, but oh, do you have security issues? Let me see. I think I see some yellow caution stuff over there. Oh, you have security issues. That's your problem. Close the file. No, it says. Oh, okay. You still have the left-hand side empty? No, if you make a new one, of course it'll be empty. I mean, we built that one. Oh, you downloaded the Seekers? Okay. Go to same thing with the Blackboard. I must have maybe put in the wrong one. Let me let me put in my. Huh? So you sure? No, no, no. I'm asking them. You sure you guys downloaded it from lecture videos? Oh, okay. Oh, that was a intermediate thing that we were doing for that class. You know, there's an old adage in computing. It's called garbage in, garbage out. If you have wrong inputs, you're gonna have wrong outputs. So they downloaded the wrong file. It's all right. Let's go back to our argument. So we know our target, 2.805. And while retiring, while saving, I'm going to earn some amount. I don't know what that is. And I'll do that for 30 years. And I can only afford to save 500. And I started with only 15,000. Okay. But I'm still on the red light, solver mode. First of all, what is it that, what is the thing that I don't know in this problem? I know how much I need to have. I know I can save only 500. What is my unknown? Interest rate. So from this becomes a drop down box. I'm going to pick interest rate. Okay. That's my unknown. As soon as I go into solver mode, it's going to solve the problem for, oh, I also need to convert this into future value. All right. So starting with 15, saving 500 a month for 30 years at some interest rate, I want to end up with 2.805 thousand. All right. And the unknown is interest rate. Double click. Thank you very much. Okay. That's a Middle Eastern thing. Thank you. The way that works, when we kiss the hands of our parents, we kiss their hands and we put it onto our forehead. So that's what that means. I kiss it and put it on my forehead. And, precision is there. And this is precise at least 1 in a million. Okay. That means I need to earn 12.84%. Okay. Well, there are investments, historically at least, that earn you after inflation 12.84%. They are called small cap stocks, but they're risky. So either you need to give up. For example, let's say you're going to say, I don't want to take that much risk. You say, screw the grandkids, I'm going to leave them nothing. Okay. So what would be the solution? That's the only thing we're going to change. So what interest rate I need to earn if I'm going to screw the grandkids? Since I'm retiring at 50, I'm definitely a selfish guy anyway, right? Who retires at 50? It's okay if you can't get it, but I'm hoping that you guys will be able to get it. This basically becomes your annuity calculator. And you can do all sorts of issues, mortgage calculations, car loan calculations. You can figure out if the used car salesman is trying to have his way with you because they only say how much you can afford in payment. You say, I can afford 500, then you look at it, the implied interest rate is 15% because they never tell you the interest rate. I mean, it's on the paper, but who reads the paper, right? I mean, I almost had a carpal tunnel syndrome last time I bought a car and financed it. All the things that I had to sign, just do DocuSign, man. Boom, boom, boom. Be civilized. Anybody have a number? Again, when you know what to do, this whole calculation takes, uh, other than entering the inputs, obviously, less than 2 seconds. Try doing that on a financial calculator. You can, but it's not going to be that easy. This would be considered an expert level question on a CFA exam, probably level 3. And we're going to solve it like, it is a child's play. Why? Because we invested into the tool. That's why. Anybody has a number? All right, let's go back. Let's go back to present value mode and red mode. Actually, I'm going to change this. If this one is greater than 0, call it solver mode. Otherwise, calculation mode. Again, there is nothing mathematically important about this. It's just important for the user. And as soon as I have that red light, that's in calculation mode, which means it calculates the left-hand side and we can read off. Solver mode, it solves for the thing you don't know, given the value for left-hand side, or even a target value. And let's see. We're earning 2% while retiring for 35 years. We're gonna get $6,000. Oh, this should be present, I'm sorry. We're getting $6,000 and we're completely disregarding the kids, grandkids, okay? Now, by not leaving them 2 million bucks, all I need is 1.8 million and some change, okay? So I'm gonna copy that. What I need, that's gonna become my target. Just the value, not the formula. Come on, man. Now I'm gonna go back to future mode. I don't know the interest rate. I'm gonna, mouse, you are embarrassing me. Something is going on here. 30 years. There's something wrong with the pointers. I'm gonna save only 500 a month. And I had 15,000, okay? So I start with 15,000 and this needs to be future this time. Let me save this and reopen it because I screwed up something. Screwed up the macros. Okay. Now futures, 30 years, 515,000. I already marked what I don't know from the previous problem. So go back to solver mode, done. I need to earn only 11%, okay? That's still risky, but they could probably earn it with half mid cap, half small cap investment, something like that. So this took a relatively complicated calculation and converted that into one read off from the left hand side and one goal seek. That's it. Why? Because we set it up mathematically. We know three things. We know how to calculate present value with balloon. We know how to calculate future value with beginning balance. And we know how to solve for the unknown, given a target for each. That's all we know. But this became a very powerful annuity calculator. Let's pause here. All right, let's get started. While on the break, I thought of one more thing we can do. Uh, Instead of, we tried to figure out what sort of rate of return we need to use. Suppose I have no choice on that. My managers of my 401k invested into index funds so I can earn only 8%. Now I have to modify my salary. Now I know I can save 500 a month. I can earn 8% for the next 30 years. I'm starting with 15. I'm not going to leave anything to the grandkids. So let's do this. 8%. Come on, mouse.